You know what? You guys get to watch me mess with the HUD editor real fast while, yeah, we'll put that like right there real fast. There you go. Now it's not going to be on the map. You get to see all the behind the scenes work that we're supposed to do here. Cool. Oh, how do I get rid of bans again? Isn't it? What is bans?
Pressing B.
B? There it is. They're gone. All right, we're good.
B.
All right, guys, we're back into the game. Astral Authority versus quiqnitas. Looks like Sheikah again on this Thoth will be in the mid lane one more time. We'll see if he's able to have the same type of effect as he did last game. Again, doing some pretty decent damage from a distance and really utilizing those ultimates very, very well. But, hey, again, quiqnitas, we haven't seen them all day, really, and they've made their way to the finals.
Yeah, actually, kind of as a surprise, being able to upset Cope is the problem. We mentioned it earlier, but they were #1. They won the last Friday Night Smite. They were able to beat out Astral Authority. And right now, I mean, that's exactly what quiqnitas want to do. And if they're able to take down the team that did it, that is putting them in a very comfortable spot, as we're actually seeing a completely different start from quiqnitas. They started with the red buff for Benny Q.
Yeah, everybody's doing different things. We've got a red buff start over here for Benny Q. And, you know, I don't really mind going for the buff to start the game. It's not that big of a deal. But,
Mango.
you know, Mango. Oh, I didn't even. Okay.
Just
I missed that.
Really early aggression. They were able to get it. iFate's getting the right combo down and his team rotating over. I'm actually surprised Rat dashed into the jungle or into the tower there. He just took the shots, able to get that damage down. And
well, Mango's level
like
1.
The earliest first blood we've seen today.
Yeah, Mango's level 1, forced the TP. He's in trouble. Speed buff did get taken for Astral on the top side. Looking at the south side of things, it looks like red. quiqnitas is going to be able to also get the speed buff in return. It's fine. Okay, we'll find that. Is down here. Sash is good. Jinji is in trouble, if that's how you pronounce it. There's the cudgel. Sheikah will end up finding the return kill and also the second one. Let's see.
Fates
Somebody's got to get it. Somebody's got to get it.
Looking for the last auto. Should be able to get it. And there it is. A nice combo from Mango and Fine. Okay, able to get that. And they're going to take away the blue buff. I like the call. Drop the elementals. Steal the blue. They still have time to run back. They can pick them up right after this, and they get more experience overall.
So really, all they lost was their speed buff, and well, they gave up first blood to Izanami, which was not the best decision. But they're going to trade out speed buffs. They get a blue. They're going to get a return 2 kills. They get elementals, and they're looking for a return 3rd kill. They're definitely going to get their own blue. Obviously, this all points to Astral Authority really having the better end of the stick here.
Yeah, so far, I mean, I'm actually surprised. This is, I think, the first game where a lot of the action has been in the solo lane as opposed to sitting over here in the dual lane where we see Vivian and Benny Q both kind of waiting patiently. Purple buff started up for Astral Authority, and here comes the rotation through. I'm kind of curious as to what they're going to do because, like you mentioned, in picks and bans, Kwang not very strong. They are able to steal away the purple buff, though, and get that, but they're both really low health here. Going to try and fight Famous 8.
Well, there's the wall to make sure he can't go backwards. Benny Q, again, that's not a fight you can take. Left Syndrome hits 5. The big charge up is good. Quig is level 4, my friend. No wall available right now, but the ice and the carpet and the slam jam coming down from the chariot. Famous 8 takes the kill. 5-1. Astral Authority leading the way.
If there is any way that you want a gank like that to go, that is the exact opposite of it. Coming over
that is the exact
three
opposite.
members, like that is.
No,
I mean,
that's
a worst case scenario. Like
yeah,
you make this rotation, try to steal away the buff, maybe pick up a kill, but I can't help but say I think Left Syndrome's wall there is kind of not. It's not the thing that gave them those kills, but I think that really helped out stopping an escape route from Benny Q when he got really low.
Yeah, you know, the wall was just there to make sure he couldn't go backwards. He water illusioned in, which is obviously anytime you plan on using your escape for an offensive purpose, or, you know, they consider it an escape. It's an ability. You know, it's obviously a dash. It does damage, so you can use it offensively. Benny Q choosing it to utilize it that way to try to get around the other side, but just didn't have the damage potential. Then once they get that 1 kill, they all hit 5, and then it's just, you know, game over.
All downhill from there once the ultimates are online. Left Syndrome using his pretty much perfectly zoning out Quig. Quig either had to choose, do I want to take the damage or just watch as another one of my teammates has to fall here. And while he tried to get away using that invisibility, unfortunately that freeze is just a little too strong for him, able to get that cone out. And again, another steal. Fine, okay, looking for this speed buff. Jinchi is here. They're going to be fighting. iFate's coming in, getting the knockup. They're looking for some blood.
Oh, yeah, he should be okay. 2-man stun, Sheikah. Oh, man, the charge ultimate available. The snipe is there. Not quite enough damage, but the ring bounce by Fine OK secures it.
Quig going to be able to pick up Find OK in return, but the nice wall should stop him from getting away. Another Ymir ultimate. That's going to be a kill. Easily done there. iFate's jumping over and back into his tower. And Vivian's in the neighborhood, but again, as a Geb at this point in the time, not going to be too aggressive. The stun coming out from Mango. The Cataclysm actually going to be used there, trying to do anything. Left Syndrome gets the speed buff there, but now it's going to be a 3-on-2 fight. Vivian looking to fall down fast.
Oh, Ratatasker, Gingy jumps on in, not going to get too much of a knock-up. Left Syndrome's going to have some protection shredded with the 2. He's going to get knocked up by the iFates' jump. He's just trying to swing away, but that's a wall, my friend. You don't want to swing at the rocks. Using the body blocks is good. The freeze misses. The rend is almost going to connect. No mana is Left Syndrome. He's got to back up. Fates is going to take the cudgel, well, not the cudgel, I should say, the mini spin to win, I'll call it right there, as the Master's Will secures the kill.
And now we're going to see Shaco once again turning back to this Doom Orb. And, I mean, it worked out for him last time. They're not able to... He gets the stun onto Quig there. I didn't think that was going to happen.
The difference.
I thought they were going to miss both, but there it is.
That is the difference between a good Thoth player and me. I don't hit the stun. I am terrible at hitting the 2 afterwards in any follow-up damage, and I put myself in a bad spot. Sheikah, he just dashes forward. Look at that stun. He hits it again. Sheikah looking for the long-range poke. Oh, one-shotable Quig. The ultimate is going to miss wide. Oh, but Famous Hate is dashing forward. Mez, the freeze is gorgeous, and Sheikah says, might have not got you, but I'll get Vic.
Being able to take that out. I mean, Sheikah, you mentioned it a couple times. You said it, but this Thoth play has been top-notch out of him. Even for the couple times that he's missed his ultimate and the couple times that it just hasn't been quite where he wants it, he has been able to do tons for his team, sitting at 2-0-6. The rest of his team, though, only 2 deaths on their side, 11 total kills already. And, I mean, out of 13, that is a healthy chunk, especially when you're only 6.5 minutes in the game.
Fates is in trouble. Sash is good. Ultimate by Fine OK is not up, so no real... any other damage going to be coming that way. Mango and the rest of the crew should be able to clean that up. There is no buffs on the right-hand side available. The back harpy is going to get cleaned up, which means Fine OK will make a rotation. Mango dove deep on the right-hand side as I was sitting here trying to find out what was going to happen on the left. So Mango gets a solo kill after Fine OK did enough of the damage. Benny Q taking about a quarter of his HP with the So Beautiful. Well, and now Fine OK's ultimate is still down, so he can't use the dash, and he'll get... Oh, he purifies.
Fine OK going to fall down there, as well as Vivian. Benny Q going to be able to get credit for the 1 kill. Gingy trying to get away, but this Ratatosker is just not quite fast enough. Benny Q low. The Thoth Stun should be coming out. Purification beads used. Benny Q doing his best to kind of get away and stay safe, but here's the ult. No, Sheikah's going to cancel it out. I was kind of hoping to see a snipe down, but now he might be in a bad position as Benny Q's back in this, and Alquang can hurt a mage pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, now he's level 9. He's got a little bit of damage online, but he does have cooldown boots, so it's not pen boots quite yet, so not the type of damage. Fate's going to take 3/4 of the HP. A wall. That was great. Not going to be able to engage any further without that wall. Sheikah's actually dead. A long-range stun. Mango with the Master's Will again will end up cleaning it up. Wow.
And that, I mean, this is just a testament.
Sheikah's getting chased by Geb.
At the fact. Geb, actually, the knockup might be able to do enough. Yeah, it's going to be able to get the kill. Famous Hate comes crashing down, but not able to save his teammate. But so far, this game has been a testament to Astral Authority's ability to play together. A surrender vote was started. I feel like that one might have been a little bit of a salty throw out. And honestly, at this point, though, looking at quiqnitas' build, or their lineup, they might benefit more, even though they're relatively far behind, especially for 8 minutes in the game. If they hold out on this, I mean, without Quang, like, his late game is insane. He will be able to shred through Left Syndrome, Sheikah, Famous Hate, Fine OK, Mango. Like, anyone that he puts his target on, he should be able to eat through them. And another beautiful wall.
Did you see the sideways wall? What was that? Who puts a wall up sideways and block?
Professional tutoring on Ymir.
Who does that?
From Left Syndrome.
What? I mean, look, people in chat might be like, hey, was this a wall? Look, man. When you've watched as much Smite as I do, and I have, and you have as well, and like a lot of the people that have probably been here, something as small as that can get you to open your mouth a little bit and go, oh, like, that was different. Like, you don't see that every day, which is what makes it so interesting. Now, iFates, well, we've seen this once or twice, him getting dove, and he's probably going to fall here one more time. Tiger Stun, Mango will find the kill, really without any help of Fine OK, but he'll claim an assist.
Oracle Harpy's going to be under scrutiny right here on the left-hand side as we see Fine OK and Mango again, trying to chase down anybody. Ring Toss going to get some damage down. Not going to get hit by the Jingo Bang, though. Quig and Gingy in a position to kind of re-engage. Mango has no mana, and the slow being thrown down on him with the crits coming out. Oh, not going to connect, and that Bull Form able to get him out. Another stun from Sheikah, going to be able to help stop this aggression.
Well, Sheikah's going to end up charging that ultimate one more time. Cataclysm for 3 members is good, but half HP is the Geb. TP coming in, and that should be countered out. Yeah, the ward is going to get taken down, so no TP coming in from Mango. Poor Mango. He's like, damn it, I'm going to have to go back to a different ward. So he'll go left-hand side. Well, speaking of left-hand side, in the duo lane, Famous Hate gets the solo kill on Benny Q. Almost kind of to be expected, though, when you're in that type of scenario. Geb falls again. Mango, Mango's put his big boy pants on today. 6-1.
And he's coming out very strong, and the rest of his team showing up too, not to discredit anybody. I mean, Left Syndrome on the support is sitting at 4-0-9. He's had a big amount of credit for each fight, and we have 5-0-4 on Famous Hate, who possibly a beautiful meditation might be able to save Sheikah. Not quite enough. Freeze not going to be able to help him out either. And Left Syndrome now being chased down by 3, but he is.
This is where you.
Easily in here.
Oh, he gets the charge off, and Mango with the Bluestone Ticks ends up getting the kill on top of Fates as well. The wall is great. The backside of things, it looks like the escape is good for Quig with no HP. And again, we see Benny Q in a 1v1 scenario versus Mango. Definitely not getting the better end of the stick is Benny Q, but kind of returning the favor. Now on the other side, Famous Hate is on the Geb.
Now we're going to be chasing him down, and that's going to be another kill. Fine, okay, picking up that one. Benny Q is here in the backline, invisible, looking to fight, possibly, but at this point, I mean, 3 levels on top of him. Famous Hate coming in, going to be able to get that one down with the help of Fine, okay, locking him. Beads was used there, so that's going to be a nice relic taken down, but ultimately, I mean, again,
so Astral Authority, yeah,
23-5.
Yeah, I just pulled up the graphs right here. Astral Authority in general just put the big point pants on, and I am not, I think Sheikah just charged his ult for no reason and used it on Quick. Oh, there was really no reason for that, as he's gonna get dashed in. Another wall is gonna help him out. Another stun. Sheikah is hitting probably 80%, 90% of these stuns. He might have missed a couple here or there, but I mean, again, the mechanics have been on point with this stove. The freeze is good. The Geb shield is better to cleanse it. And again, on we go as Apollo is charioting through the sky. Here we go. Crashes down. Cataclysm. Doesn't matter. He's dashing forward. He wants to kill.
Fates is going to be in the backline now, falling down relatively low, still level 8, chunked down. Sheikah dashing in, kills him with the stun. Gingy looking for the kill, but the crits coming out from Famous Hate might be enough to save his teammate. And Gingy on this Ratatosker running away. Benny Q getting chunked down. And again, everyone's chasing down Sheikah, but the bead's going to come out, stopping the execute. But it's not going to save his life.
Well, what I was going to say before this team fight happened in mid was I am not, I'm not upset if this ends in an F6. Let's be realistic here. Again, after looking at the graphs, that's another team fight that just went really one side of the way of Astral Authority. 13k experience, 8,000 gold nearly. Let's be honest here, at 13 minutes in the game, when you've lost your tier 2 in mid and you're losing everybody at the rate they are and the die potential that's happening like Mango here, you might as well restart, get your bearings together. Famous Hate oh no, the freeze from Gingy, from Left Syndrome stops Gingy from getting the kill.
That's going to be yet another kill on their board. Execute might come out. Final K teetering
that
on
was
the edge of that, but not able to find it. Benny Q going to be forced under the Phoenix, and that is the tier 2 down. Mango getting low. The ult coming out. Silence is good. Execute.
Mango
and Benny Q gets his second kill of the game.
And, well, you're going to shut down the solo laner. You're going to get some nice points right there as he's level 13. So we'll give him a little bit more of an experience. Fate's going to plug in the Sentinel of Zeus, get the slow on right there. Final K should be able to get out of it. He uses the beads. Slow's going to be immune off of that as well. On the left-hand side, though, Gold Fury getting taken the whole time, while Final K is just delaying on the right.
And Gold Fury going to be falling down there. Astral Authority extending their lead even further. They're sitting at 10,600 gold in favor of them. 15,000 experience. They have no level 20s, so that is all true experience in this game too. 30-7 right now. Like you said, I wouldn't this has been a good game so far. Really, the fighting from Astral Authority has been top notch, and quiqnitas hasn't felt as far behind as they are. They've been able to make these fights kind of return things around. They just haven't had the same group up and the same impact. And I honestly, I kind of want to say it's due to their draft more than anything.
Yeah, no, it's due to the draft. Benny Q, again, he loves to play these crazy things. Let's be real. And Quig in the mid lane as Izanami works fine. I've seen Incon, we've seen Izanami in the mid lane before. I mean, one of the better hunters, obviously, on the right-hand side. We do have a little bit of combat. Mango versus Fates. I mean, this is level 14 versus level 9. Not really a lot of contestation here as Fates is most likely going to fall. And, well, Shaker charges up the ult, gets it. Blink Freeze, Cataclysm, though, as the Geb is rolling on out. Oh, fine, okay. Hit the F6 button, my friend. He stands still as he misses the ultimate. He's a little upset, as you can tell.
We're going to see Vivian getting taken down here. Benny Q getting low. Sheikah going in even further to get him. Using the execute to not execute, but to just throw them up into the air to stop it.
That's fine. I don't know whether that's fine okay hitting it because he missed the sash or if that actually is quiqnitas. So I don't know who's hitting that F6 button, but you can tell Fine OK was a little tilted because he missed an ultimate and then he missed the sash, and that's just the type of guy Fine OK is.
Especially, I mean, and you're in this kind of scenario, of course, a little joke like that for their team is going to be really good. As we see the Thoth Wall used just to enhance the auto attacks coming up from Apollo. This should be the first Phoenix of the game, and probably a chain of events that has been going on. So
a chain of events. That's the politest way of saying they're all gonna die I've ever seen or ever heard. Well, the chain of events is that everyone's probably gonna die afterwards because they're 8 levels behind. Mango with 1 HP is gonna get. Oh, I thought he was gonna get away. He did. I can't believe he got away in bird form. Betty Q gonna end up eating the shards of ice. Decent amount of damage. Left Syndrome is low. Gets the freeze. And Famous Hate hits the auto attacks.
Now we see Genji trying to get one kill. Another beautiful wall. He will ultimately fall down there, but another great wall coming out from Left Syndrome, kind of almost saving his teammate. Not able to save him.
Fine OK. Look,
Fine OK has to be upset about that one. You can almost hear the F6 getting hit right there.
Yeah, we're laughing about it because, I mean, at this point in time in the game, Fates, that's Fates' best play all day today. It was him just dodging that by getting over it. So, Fates, who's had a very rough game here at 0-10-3. I mean, look, that's all he's doing at this point. He's just trying to make some plays. He jumps over the Tiger form. He's just trying to have a little bit of fun. Again, 39-8. Read the kills in what should be under 20-minute game. It was looking like Mango dives and, well, he dies. I don't
5 people. They're finally fully able to take down Mango there. And honestly, man. I mean, Oracle Harpies being taken down. Pretty much every single jungle buff is down except for the speed and the right-hand blue. Mid camps are up, but actually with this Fire Giant, quiqnitas are going to go for it. They're making the call.
They're going for it. So, but Sheikah's here. Sheikah has ultimate available. Final Judgment should be able to realistically secure this. He's charging it up. The Fire Giant is there. Oh, it doesn't matter. The double kill from the support. Famous Hate will end up getting another kill. quiqnitas got the FG, but they're losing their lives in return.
One of those times when you're able to get the Fire Giant, but it just proves not to be worth it. The only person remaining with it is Vivian, a Geb, sitting onto the tier 2 on the right-hand lane while the rest of the members, like Fine OK is chasing him down. Fire minions are here. Here's some spam taunts.
We're going to watch Fine OK to see if he hits an ult.
We're going to see. Sheikah's over here. The rest of his team, they're pushing down the Phoenix in the mid-hand lane, and there's going to be Vivian. All across the board right now. I mean, Deicide 44-9. This is the point. Astral Authority could absolutely just push in and kill the Titan.
If I would have said, hey, Gore, do you think it's going to be over or under 40 kills? What would you have said? 45 kills. Here we go. We might get to 50 if they just decide to kill them all. 46. I think they're just shooting for 50 at this point as Quig is going to dash forward. Famous Hate not going to get a crit there. There's a crit right there. There's another one, and now Fates is walked into it. 47 kills. We're looking for 50, folks. Let's go. Can Ray get the... I sound like an auctioneer now at this point in time. Oh, man.
The Titan's falling fast. Famous Hate looks like he wants to just end the game at this point. Mango getting low and Sheikah getting low, but they're not able to get it. Fine OK.
Wait, 48. Should be 48.
Looking for it. 48 kills. And Left Syndrome's
go, no.
Fine OK is going to fall. I think they just need to end it.
Oh, ban Famous Hate. All right, Famous Hate's banned. They didn't get the 50 kills. We could have let him. Come on. Come on, Famous Hate. Famous Hate the whole time is just on the Titan going. I'm eventually going to end this game. You know that, right, guys? Eventually, these auto attacks are going to do enough damage to the Titan where I win. He's like, okay. 16-0. All right, so before everyone actually got to see, Famous Hate had like 9 stars on his Apollo, by the way. Like, no one else got to see that except for us because we didn't show up. But I was like, I didn't even know Famous Hate had 9 stars. Well, he's 16-0. I think the man plays Apollo.
And I mean, that was just an inkling of how to play Apollo. Like at that point, like he got ahead. So there's a certain point where it was like every fight he was going to take. But I mean, he had good positioning. He used his meds properly. But I have to give the shout outs. Honestly, I want
Left
to say
syndrome.
somebody
He's
like
8-0
Left
and
Syndrome.
20. Yeah, he's
So
8-0 and 29. He
for
was
any, well, so you know, like I post a lot of highlights like after Friday Night Smite. I take notes during the games. I have a piece of paper right here with a pencil. I have 5 different writings of wall at and then a time that is just Left Syndrome doing something that just blew my mind with this Ymir, that it just shows like, I mean, him being able to kind of synergize with this team. I thought, you know, maybe they're trying it in the jungle, maybe they're throwing it to the solo, showing the fact that he is back as a guardian, especially right now, and showing with that strong. I am very excited to see what this team's going to do. And I mean, we still have a game 2 after this.
Yeah, we got game number 2 available, guys. We're going to take a quick break, get into the lobbies. But you know what? This is the finals, and we haven't done any sellout mode right now. So let's go into a quick little sellout mode, guys. My name's Freight Train. Again, I'm going to be the lead co-caster guy for Friday Night Smite with Team Eager. Also community manager. You can follow me at my Twitter, EGR Freight Train. You can find me there. Gore Miser, go ahead and tell them where you're at, all that good stuff, and get things going along.
And Twitter.com at Goremiser, all one word, Goremiser. Same thing on YouTube. If you want to check out like the highlights come down, you can actually see there's the Twitters right there. And follow Verb, follow Desyncs. They were doing great earlier. And also make sure to hit up Chew just because he is probably the best admin that you're ever going to find anywhere.
For sure, absolutely. We love Chew. He's in the background doing a lot of things that most people don't see. And then, you know, the biggest thing is obviously we got to plug Team Eager. So please hit up the website. You can go to teameager.com. And then obviously if you are a fan of Eager, you can go ahead and go to the store and get yourself some gear right there. Hopefully at some point in time we'll have some some benefits to watching Friday Night Smite along with it and be able to do some things. We're trying to combine it all and grow it all together. So, again, if you support us, support Eager, get the likes, get the follows, do all that good stuff. We'll love you for it. And, again, game number 2 should be starting up soon. I know they're probably waiting in the lobby for us to shut up. So let's get to it.